This is my last morning here at Raffles Marina. Always call it Raffles Marina, but I think, yeah, Raffles is the correct name. Raffles Marina in Singapore. I'm going to be clearing out at noon. I'm about to go up and settle up my last little bill with the marina. I ended up having to stay an extra day, which I'll talk more about later. But I was going to clear it yesterday, but we're clearing out today. So I thought I would just, here on the last day, walk around and show you the facilities and a little bit what it's like here. This is a really nice marina. It's absurdly expensive, but it's Singapore. But it's been a nice spot to stay, and we're only like 5 miles from clearing into Malaysia in the next marina. So that's something else we'll be getting into today. So yeah, I'll take you guys for a walk and try to show you what this marina is like. Every marina in the world, it seems to be different. Some of them fall in the same category. This one has like more fancy facilities than most marinas in some ways. So let's go check it out. It's so funny, after being in Indonesia for so long and away from like actual marinas and even like we weren't allowed to stay on any of the marinas besides Gladstone and Queensland. Things like trash cans on the dock. It seems like a small thing, but let me tell you, it's a remarkable convenience. And this, I don't see any like water on the docks here. Maybe they have the water at the fuel dock, but at that little marina in Malaysia I stayed at, Cinnabon, they had water right on the dock that was potable, which is amazing. Crazy elaborate pool, but check out these like very funny like cement turtle seats. And again, this is all part of the marina. So this is all like this is all accessible if you're a visiting boater or you're a member here, keep your boat here. This like crazy massive pool. Cute slide for the kids. Yellow submarine. Little grotto. Massive pool area. Not like a big pool goer solo, but it is really nice. So yeah, this is like the big gym workout area. And then that little glass room, it says aerobics room. And then they said something, there's some other facility upstairs, but it seems like it's no longer in use when I went up and checked out the other day. But lots of access to facilities here. Just went and handled my last bit of business with the dockmaster, and he printed out my clearance documents for Singapore that my agent had emailed over. So that was good because I don't have a printer on board. It was $46 a night to stay here. Just pretty high, but it was less than I thought. When all the charges were piled on when I first got here, I thought it was more than that. But still, $46 is much higher than $12, which is what right across the water in Malaysia was at the place I'm going to tonight is expensive also in Malaysia. But so here's their big boat shed where they do like power boat storage. Hard to see from over here, but and they have their own little lagoon that you can drive in. We'll walk out on the breakwater now and have a look. They have some kind of like boatyard scenario. I'm not sure what sort of capacity it really operates in. There's a cool polka dotted red and white polka dotted trimaran though. But yeah, they do have a proper lift, and at least one sailboat, 2 sailboats on the hard, one of which is a catamaran, so I guess there is a possibility of hauling out here, but it would be insanely expensive, I'm sure. So here's like a channel into that lagoon for that boat shed. Straight to the lift. And then we'll walk out. I haven't even walked out to check out. There's some kind of wild traditional, maybe Singaporean or Chinese sort of sailing vessel that I sailed past coming in. Looks pretty neat. We'll walk out and look at it. I haven't even walked out here yet. That's Malaysia. That whole shore is Malaysia. This outer seawall is designed for like big, massive super yachts and bigger boats that need to tie up. You can see they got the bollards and everything. And then even in the, I didn't film inside because official stuff, but they have a big thing on the wall inside, like a magnetic board showing all the berthing names of wherever all the boats are and all that stuff. But they have these listed, like there's a giant super yacht here on the end, power yacht. So these are all like big ship berthing spots. Wow, I don't know what's happening with this sailboat on the end. Looks like it's duct tape. Wow, that is unusual. It's amazing that this place is so expensive and they would have a boat that looks like that in the marina. Crazy. This ship is so cool. Really cool. behind me right there. Boop, boop, boop. That's the Q dock. So that's where I have to pull Triteia up to clear out. He said pull over there at 11:45 a.m. I clear out at noon. They handle the business. Then we head out and go under that bridge, which is labeled as 25 meters at the highest point, and Triteia's mast is like 12 meters. So it'll be double the height of Triteia's mast, so it doesn't matter the tide. But pretty nice marina. You can see how big it is from here. And like one of my favorite things, like if you want to visit Singapore by yacht and you don't want to go all the way to Changi Sailing Club and make your way over here, which I advise you do because Changi Sailing Club is my favorite part of Singapore. But if you just wanted to come here to explore Singapore on your boat, this is a fantastic marina to come to because it's right across the water from Malaysia. So it's easy to clear out and then clear into Malaysia. But also at the end of the road, right at the end of the driveway for the marina is a subway stop. And their subway system is so efficient and clean that all you have to do is, like, if you have your wallet set up on your phone to like tap to pay with your phone, you literally just walk up to the gate at the subway, tap your phone, it opens, you ride to wherever, and then when you're coming out, you tap your phone. You don't have to get like a subway card, figure out the whole system or anything like that. It's extremely simple. I think the trains run like every 6 minutes or something crazy. Very, very clean because it's Singapore. But super convenient and easy to get from here into anywhere in Singapore you want to get on their public transport rail system. This is definitely a good spot to see Singapore by boat if you want to do that. So really top of the line facilities, shower, lockers, all that stuff. I'm not really sure what this Great Hall and all these facilities are for. Maybe they rent it out for event space, but it's pretty dramatic. All right, time to leave the slip and drive over to the Q dock to get cleared out. We have a 12 o'clock appointment. Let's get it done. So that took all of like 30 seconds. Super nice. 3 immigration officials and a couple people from the marina came up. They just looked at my passport, double checked it with all my clearance papers. And that was it. They were real nice and happy, and very, very pleasant experience. This has been the easiest country ever to clear in and out of because I had to get an agent. Also one of the most expensive, but they didn't hassle me, that's for sure. Once you get everything done, you follow the rules, everything went very smooth, very happy with it. Now it's time to take down my Singapore flag, put up my quarantine flag that lets the Malaysian officials know that I'm not cleared into Singapore or Malaysia. And I've already been in touch with the marine I'm heading to, sent them my clearance documents from here, and they're kind of just waiting for me to show up. And then I've heard that clearing into Malaysia takes like 15 minutes also, super easy, and it's free to clear into Malaysia. So let's go ahead and get our flag switched out, and then we can get underway. If you enjoy the content on this channel and would like to contribute, you can consider joining the Patreon crew. Thanks for watching. Fair winds until next time.